Well, one more time, welcome back. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing and follow this page. Leave a comment because I love to read your comments. So let's actually discuss this very important piece coming right now. And Harry right now, he's absolutely dumbfounded. So what happened, what Invictus is doing with Meghan Markle, it is all getting exposed. Now let me actually share with you this particular piece so you can read with me and see for yourself what is happening. Royal commentator discussed the recent absence of Meghan Markle from the Invictus Games, framing it as a strategic exclusion by the organizers rather than a voluntary choice. Meghan Harry, they want me to believe that they had the option to join this event or not. But hey, we know the truth. They did not have the option, especially for Meghan Markle. Like, you are excluded. Don't come. Don't show your face here. Analysts argue that the event organizers have sought to distance the Invictus Games brand from the Duchess of Dish Soap due to concerns that her presence has become too toxic and disruptive to the focus on veterans. Analysts claim Meghan Markle, Duchess of Dish Soap, was politely told to stay away from the events, while security concerns were allegedly cited as the official reason. Royal commentator, they argue that the true motive was to avoid circus, quote-unquote, atmosphere or negative media headlines that often overshadow the veterans. How convenient it was for Harry to say, oh, yeah, I want to bring her, but in UK there is no security. So that is the same excuse the veterans used to exclude her, to tell her, hey, yeah, you're right, security problem, don't come, don't come. Because if you do, then who knows what will happen to you, so don't come. And so Harry was like, okay, so you found an excuse. Okay, I agree with that, because if without an excuse, why would she not show up for her own PR? People are going to humiliate me. They're going to boo me more. So now I have a reason for my wife not to come to this Invictus event. And the Invictus community was like, oh, yeah. That's exactly what we wanted. Lack of formal role. It is noted that Meghan had no official role, speech, or spotlight at this event, which acted as a deterrent for her participation. Shift in organizational priority. As we know, guys, the organization is suffering. They have to raise at least 25 million, I believe it's pound, not dollar. So 25 million pound would make it maybe $30 million. But anyways, and they only have less than a year to go. And they're suffering. They're struggling financially. On top of all the, all the sufferings that are already taking place, they're now adding more, thanks to Harry. Because for him, it was a family business. And analysts highlight a perceived shift where organizers are prioritizing the stability of the Invictus Games over Meghan's attendance, aiming to prevent her from hijacking the event for PR purposes. Now, analysts suggest that Prince Harry is in a difficult position, describing the event as a quote-unquote last chance for him to keep the organization successful, and stating that he has been dumbfounded, quote-unquote, by the organizers' firm stance regarding his wife. I'm pretty sure they told him, hey, if you bring your wife, man, we are gonna bring our grandchildren, and we're gonna bring a lot of people. I'm just kidding. But the veterans, they were frustrated. Who is she? Who is Meghan? Why are you bringing her? What reason? And when Harry saw this reaction, this backlash from the veteran community, he was like, oh my God, you guys really hate her? I didn't know that. Why did organizers use security as an excuse? Well, royal commentators suggest that while organizers cited security concerns as the rationale for excluding her, this was an excuse used to avoid turning the event into a circus or attracting negative media attention that could overshadow the veterans. Now the question is, did Harry expect the request for her absence? Okay, so this is the question. What is the answer? Well, a royal commentator claimed that Harry did not expect the request from the organizers, stating that he was dumbfounded and wasn't expecting that coming from Invictus. Well, it did, Harry. It finally did, and it is here. It is finally happening that the whole world is calling you out and your wife for trying to scam people. This is a scam. When you abuse an event to your own advantage, you are scamming it. What role did online critics play? That is something very important I want to discuss. Okay, so analysts claim that online critics and royal commentators played a role by highlighting how Meghan Markle's presence was hijacking the event and robbing the veterans of the spotlight. They suggest that organizers took this seriously after seeing these critiques and videos from other commentators go viral, accumulating hundreds of thousands to millions of views. Okay, so the organizers took notice of that, how disliked she is in the online community, and how the online community, the royal commentator community, they're calling her out. And so they were convinced that it is time to cut her off, to pull the plug on her once and for all. And that was really the right thing to do. Angela Levin made some very interesting commentary. Take a listen.
The titles before the king passes. That's me being very straight and very honest with everybody, because there isn't a chance in hell that William will ever thaw. That's my opinion. So the king was under that sort of pressure, didn't want to be criticised for not seeing his grandchildren. But the truth of the matter is it was probably an hour. If they leak anything at all, right, that's it forever, and they know that. If it is just what it is, how much does that benefit the Sussex brand? Not much. I asked you why she was furious, because I think she'll be furious about that. I think she'll be furious about the 20 million. I think she might well be furious because she sussed out that none of us want her in our bloody country, if you want me to be honest.
Yeah, but also Harry said that he would do his absolute best to stop them letting the mail continue, right? And he spoke to the judge and everything, saying, you know, Meghan is so miserable. It's got so miserable. It's just terrible. And he hoped, like she hoped, they would feel, well, a wonderful woman like Meghan can't actually have this effect. So that's what they were trying to do, to make her happy. And she wasn't. She hasn't got what she wanted.
Do you think she's a bit of hard work for Harry or Meghan?
Harry does hard work for Meghan. Yes, he does. He tries to please her. He wants.
Well, no. The fact is that it did not go according to her plan. Not even close. It did not go even an iota of it. Like, she was completely restricted, contained, handled, and she didn't like it. I mean, for narcissistic people, this is not something they sign up for ever. They want to control the story. They want to control everyone around them. They want to, because this is why they're master manipulator. But when she saw what she saw, she couldn't believe her eyes. I'm pretty sure they had a big fight between the two on their way back to the States. I'm pretty sure about that. There is no doubt. Some comments here from Lisa, from Lizzie. Thank you guys for your comments. Leave a comment in the comment section below. I'll give you more updates. Subscribe for more videos.